but both options and futures have an expiration date, whereas Forex does not. So it's got that leverage without the expiration. Stocks don't have an expiration, but they don't have as much leverage as Forex has. So we want to be careful with leverage, everybody. We got to know what we're doing. It cuts both ways, but it is a way to start out with a smaller account size and get involved with something. And we should consider Forex as an investment tool, not just stocks, for example.
So, Kayla, that reminds me of something. When you think about it, okay, as an American, all of my assets are valued in what? US dollars, right?
Yeah.
Properties we own, the stocks we own, our 401ks, our bank accounts, our paychecks, everything that we do is valued in US dollars. What if you could hedge against the drop in the dollar? That's one of the other advantages to the Forex market that most people don't think about. If I trade my US dollars for another currency, now I own that currency. And if the dollar drops against it, now I'm protected a little bit from my assets because I own that other currency and not just US dollars. So that's another longer term advantage to Forex that a lot of people really don't think about.
Right. Well, a lot of people don't even realize that they're long the dollar, right? For that reason. Or
completely.
It could be whatever currency that you're in whatever country that you're in. You're long the euro, you're long the Canadian dollar, whatever it is.
Yep.
Whatever country that you're living in. Last thing that I just wanted to get your take on, or just get your perspective on, is that, we've created this group, Women in Trading and Investing, to really kind of encourage women to take control and just to get informed more than anything. And this isn't just a boys' game, and that's definitely my opinion, that this is not just a boys' game. I've never felt that, even though, and you can relate, that we're fewer in this world, women than men. It's not just a guy's game, and the men are very welcoming of women. So what would you like to say to the people that are interested in trading and investing, or maybe those that are not interested in trading and investing? What would you say to them if you could?
Wow, that's a really open-ended question. All right, you're gonna get my passion here. One of the things that I had growing up was I had a dad that watched his friends that were female, like either suffer from a divorce or death in the family. They became widows. They lost, all of the people that they depended on, that they were using to make those financial decisions in their lives. And so when it came to it, they were like, I don't even know where the bank accounts are. So I had the unique experience growing up. My dad always said, make sure that you know what you're doing, at least in your finances, to get the basics, know how to pay the bills, know where the insurance is, know where the wills are. If you're not going to do anything else, make sure you know where all the accounts are and where the assets are. Okay. Why? Because at some point in time, it's just a fact of life. Women tend to live longer than men. Okay. It's a fact of life that at some point in time, this is going to come to us. And if you understand where it is, it shouldn't scare you as much. Okay. And this is not a hard business. Think about it. Okay. Now I'm going to make a joke. Think about it. The men do it, right? So we can do it better. Okay. All right. Now there's the joke, right? But still, it's one of those that even if you're not interested in trading and investing, make sure you know where the money is. Make sure you understand how it's set up, how everything's working. But if you are interested in trading and investing, one of the things that I think as women that we bring to the table is we tend to be a little more able to manage risk. We understand what it is to make sure that there's food on the table for the family, that the kids have shoes on their feet and a roof over their head, right? We are the ones that make the world go round. I hate to, if anybody's offended by that, I honestly think that women make the world work, right? So in this case, why not? Why not try to add this skill? It may be something that you go, yeah, I'm not interested in, but at least you know, and at least you understand about it. right? So that's one of my passions. That's why I teach. One of the things that I found when students come into my classroom, it's generally the people that have no experience whatsoever who end up being the better traders. Because why? They leave all of the preconceptions are not there. I don't have to unteach them anything. So that to me is really the power of women in investing and trading, is because one of the things that we do is we bring that risk management, that calm, that all right, let's make this happen. And that to me is real power for women going forward.
Well, that was just an amazing wrap up of the show. I think we could end it there with that. But yeah, I do think that I again connect with you in another way, which is my dad was the same. Was like, you gotta know what's going on. You gotta plan your life to be in control of it all. Later, if you have a partnership and you can share those things, great. But that's not, you got to plan for what's right now. And so sounds like we both have pretty cool dads. They probably would be friends. But I love that. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, for sharing who you are and opening up to our viewers and to informing us about what is Forex and the benefits of Forex. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank you for having me, Kayla.
Well, that's gonna do it for today's show, all about Forex. I hope that it's maybe piqued your interest in getting to know what is Forex, and now you know that you're long the dollar or the euro or the New Zealand dollar or whatever it is, wherever you live at in the world. And so now you know a little bit about that. Know a little bit about Nikki's story and can be inspired by her. Tune in next week for some more witty conversations.